experience the feeling of fullness after you eat, like it's really, really heavy, or you feel pain after you eat, or maybe you have multiple food allergies, or iron deficiency, or indigestion, so you find pieces of indigested food in your stool, or things like burping and bloating. So all of these might be a sign that you do not produce enough hydrochloric acid. So why it is so important? First of all, it's your protection against viruses and bacteria. So when we eat food, our stomach acid is the first line of protection against any virus or bacteria that might be hidden in this food. So it protects you against food poisoning. Also, when people go to a tropical country on vacation and they ask me, like, how can I protect myself from food poisoning? Well, that's how, really. So good levels of your stomach acid will protect you.
Thailand, huh? I'd like...
Second, protein digestion. In order to break down proteins into amino acids, we need special enzyme, pepsin, and it gets activated by hydrochloric acid. So without the acid, this enzyme will not be able to work. And another very important role of hydrochloric acid is nutrient absorption, especially iron, calcium, and B12. I think I don't need to talk about iron and calcium. We all know how important they are.
Black eyed peas have calcium.
And in order to absorb them from food, we need hydrochloric acid. And also special attention to vitamin B12. In order to absorb it, we need special substance, intrinsic factor, which can only be activated with the help of hydrochloric acid. And why do we need B12? Well, it is crucial for nervous system, so it plays huge role in depression, mood disorders, for any kind of neurological disorders, for mental health. And that's because it supports myelin, and this is a sheath around your nerve fibers, and we need it for the nerve impulse to conduct. It is important for red blood cell production. And so long term, if this happens again and again, if we don't produce enough hydrochloric acid, if we don't break down proteins well, if we don't absorb enough iron and B12, long term it can lead to things like eczema and food allergies and osteoporosis and anemia and all kind of neurological disorders. So it is important to take care of it. If you suspect that you might not produce enough hydrochloric acid and you're wondering, is there a way to check it? And short answer is, well, not really. You cannot go to a lab and ask to check how much hydrochloric acid you produce. However, there are ways. One way is very simple, at-home test with baking soda. So what you do, first thing in the morning, when you wake up, you go to your kitchen and you take a very small amount of baking soda, so just quarter of a teaspoon. You mix it with 200 milliliters of warm water and you drink it.
Drink!
And you wait until you burp. Baking soda is alkaline and acid is acidic, so they react in this chemical reaction, produce burping. And if you don't burp, it means that you do not produce enough hydrochloric acid. There's another way to see, so like if you have pain after food, and then you take a tablespoon of lemon juice and you feel that pain subsides, then again, it's a sign that you might be not producing enough hydrochloric acid. And then also there's more official tests, so you can actually go to a lab and ask to check your levels of hormone gastrin. And this is a hormone produced by the cells of your stomach. And this hormone stimulates the production of hydrochloric acid. So this way, indirectly, we can see how much acid you're actually producing. Okay, you say, okay, I have symptoms and I did a home test and yes, I do not produce enough hydrochloric acid. So what do I do?
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
You can increase the levels of acid you produce naturally. And the most important thing is you need to eat slowly and chew really well, and not be stressed when you're eating, so you're relaxed. I have a whole video dedicated to slow eating and why it is so important for your digestion. So the slower you eat, the more acid will you produce. Next thing, you can stimulate with acid, so with lemon juice. So you can start your day with a glass of warm water and half lemon squeezed, not necessarily half lemon, this is maximum, you can add less depending on your taste. Also, you can add some lemon juice to water and drink it 10 minutes before a meal, especially before heavy meal with protein. Also, you can replace lemon juice with apple cider vinegar. You can also add some fresh ginger juice. These are all fantastic. Try not to drink while you're eating, because when we are drinking with food, we are diluting our own gastric juices. So, and in that case, it is not a good thing, because we are stimulating your own juices, and if there's not enough, we want to save it, so we do not want to dilute it with water. Follow combining rules. So there's a lot of information about this. The most important rule is do not mix protein with carbohydrate. So especially animal protein like meat and potatoes, fish and pasta, burger, so like meat and bread. Burger up! Because while someone with a strong digestion, it's not a problem for them, but if your digestion is already compromised and there's not enough acid and we're working on improving your digestion, then for some time, you might follow these food combining rules. Don't mix fruit with other meals. Eat fruit alone and on an empty stomach. And eat more whole foods. Eat more vegetables, because they will provide enzymes to ease your digestion and important vitamins and minerals that your body really needs. So this is how we stimulate the production of hydrochloric acid naturally. If you've tried all of this and you see the improvement, but it's not enough, then you might supplement for a while with betaine hydrochloric acid. So this is a special supplement. And same as with lemon water, you take it just before food, so like right when you start eating, and then how to see what is your appropriate dosage. So you just start with 1 capsule. Next day you might increase to 2 capsules, and you increase the dosage until you feel burning sensation in your stomach. So when you feel this burning sensation, you need to go 1 step back. So let's say if you went up to 4 capsules, and then that is when you felt this burning sensation, then you need to go down 1 step to 3 capsules. And then you know that this is your dosage. So you might increase all the way up to 5 capsules. With time, your digestion will improve. So because you will start producing more hydrochloric acid, the nutrient absorption will improve. So you will be getting more nutrients from the food, and this in turn will stimulate your own production, like your own natural production of hydrochloric acid, which is exactly what we want. So with time, you might start decreasing this dosage, and then eventually you will not need any support at all. And as always, before taking any supplement, talk to a health practitioner, especially if you have a history of digestive disorders. I mean, if you ever had ulcer, then do not take these supplements. And advice from my dentist. So when you drink lemon water or water with apple cider vinegar, drink it through the straw, because while acid is good for your stomach, it is not good for your teeth.
Cool straw. Been forgotten, Joe. I've been buried a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Been forgotten, Joe.